Test. All right, there we go. We're a little rusty. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Basement Boys Podcast. I'm your host, Landon, joined with Zach here.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been about 6 weeks since we last had our episode with Alex in June. It's now August. I leave for college in 2 weeks. He leaves in a week and a half.
8 days.
8 days.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to pump out a shit ton of episodes this week. We're going to try to get to episode 20 before we leave. And then we'll figure out whether if we want to try the Zoom thing or if we just want to not do anything until
until we
break.
Get home. Yeah.
We've missed a lot in the football world, in the sports world in general. A lot of
Dude, we missed the whole NBA draft.
Yeah, the whole NBA draft. We said we were gonna watch it live, I think. Or did we miss the NBA draft?
Yeah, we missed the NBA draft. Because when we were talking to Alex, we were talking about who was gonna go one.
Yeah. We missed a lot of contracts in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff like died off, like the Debo drama.
Yeah.
That was kind of at its peak when we stopped
A lot
a few weeks ago.
Sexual misconduct.
Yeah, a lot of sexual misconduct. Some suspensions.
Yeah.
That we'll talk about here in a bit. But first, let's get right into it. What we missed. What in general. Let's go back to.
First off,
let's go back to late June.
First things first. Rest in peace, Bill Russell.
Well, yeah, rest in peace. How old was he? 88.
Yeah.
In his home peacefully. That's the best way to go.
Right. Firing squad maybe.
Or maybe Viking funeral.
Off the cliff.
No,
Fireworks in the back.
you're going down with the ship.
Yeah, but I'm talking about off the cliff.
Off the cliff.
Straight drive off the cliff.
I don't know if I'd like that. I don't know if I'd like a Viking.
It's like a
funeral,
roller coaster, dog.
But except it's a cliff.
Yeah.
Obviously, probably the best winner in NBA history, in my opinion.
Best rebounder.
11 championships in 13 years. That's right?
Yeah, 11 and 13. Yeah.
Great shot blocker, great rebounder, like he said. And
What was it, 22 and a half a game?
I think.
Some
Just
people can't even
great,
score 22 and a half.
great player. He was on a lot of great Celtics teams back in the 60s. Was it maybe like one or two in the not the 50s. 60s and early 70s, right?
Yeah.
And he's the reason the Celtics are what they are today, in my opinion. That's pretty much it for him.
Yeah.
What else did we miss? What else in basketball did we miss?
In basketball,
We're going to talk about the draft here in a second.
Jimmy Butler's hair.
What happened to Jimmy Butler's hair?
He just has really long dreads now.
Really?
Yeah. It looks awful.
Jimmy Butler isn't the best looking fella out there.
Bro, that's racist.
Why is it?
Are you saying all black people are
No,
ugly?
no. That's not what I'm saying. He's just got the weird pedo stash.
Yeah.
And he likes country music, which
I
sucks.
like country music.
Well, I don't like country music.
To each his own.
We're getting a little off topic
Yeah.
here. Let's go over to some football. We got Deshaun Watson finally getting his suspension dished out. 6 games.
Not enough at all.
I agree. There's 60-plus women that have come out possibly against him that spoke with his lawyer. I think only like 20-something filed.
24.
Debo finally getting his contract. I think $53 million guaranteed over 3 years, 75 or 72.
It's 53.1. I know that because DK got 53.2, and there was like a meme about it. Yeah.
I think 73 was the max he could get over 3 years with bonuses and all that. DK, you just said, got 53.1. I think that's really good for Keith because he's a good blocker.
DK's so overrated, bro.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. His hands are stone. First off,
I don't think his hands are stone.
I don't know.
He's not. I mean, what he lacks in the hands department, he makes up for in blocking. I think one of the better qualities in a receiver is blocking too.
Yeah, but I don't think he's worth $53 million.
I mean, we've kind of seen this offseason a lot of wide receivers are getting paid.
Yeah.
I think someone else would have paid him the exact same thing if
Right.
Seattle wouldn't have so cut your losses.
Yeah, but who's going to throw him the ball? Geno Smith?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, I'd rather have Geno Smith than Drew Lock, who's got worse decision-making skills than I do.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper.
Traded to the
Browns. I don't think we covered this. I think it's been
a while.
It's been a while. I don't remember if we covered this or not.
That's big for the Browns.
Yeah. Finally getting
Deshaun Watson gets back, it's dangerous.
I like him as a replacement for OBJ.
He's
a much better replacement. Yeah. Mariota won the starting quarterback job in Atlanta. I kind of figured it would happen.
Yeah.
Ritter's pretty raw.
Yeah.
He's not really league ready. I mean, rookies usually aren't league ready, but I think he'll be a good mentor for Ritter.
I've heard Baker looks terrible.
I've
heard Corral looks really good, which I freaking love.
Corral's in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
I've heard Darnold looks really good.
Darnold and Corral look really good.
I saw a tweet the other day. It said it was after the people were chanting about Baker when they were Darnold and Baker were walking beside each other and everyone was chanting for Baker. That day, Darnold went 11 for 14 with 5 touchdowns, and that day Baker went 8 for 16
and a pick
and 0 tutties and a pick.
Yeah.
Something's going on in Carolina. I like Carolina.
Carolina.
The only thing they need to figure out is quarterback, and they got 3 of them.
Speaking of Carolina, if you're looking for a fantasy football name, my Brian Burns when I pee might be my favorite this year.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to use?
No, I'm Calvin Ridley's parlay slip. That's mine.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but
what else did we miss in football? I just saw Van Jefferson, like 2 minutes ago. Van Jefferson got carted off today. He has a bad knee injury.
It's tough. James Washington got carted off today.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett, competition-wise, is QB3 right now.
Yeah, I saw Pickett's not really doing well at all. I saw Trubisky's doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Who's their other quarterback? Rudolph?
Mason Rudolph, yeah.
I haven't seen much on him. But as of right now, I think it's Trubisky's job. I think he's got the he's got the experience. And as much as I hate the Steelers, I think he's the best fit for him in order to win now.
Lamar Jackson's buff now.
He is?
Yeah. He's not holding out, but he said it's possible he does later in the year.
Oh, yeah. He also said he didn't want to leave the Ravens.
Right.
So
it's kind of... I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty odd situation.
Holding out always is an odd situation.
Yeah.
Kamara could face jail time, from what I've seen. I'm not drafting. I've had Alvin Kamara in the last 4 years of fantasy somehow. I'm not drafting him this year just because of that.
We missed the Le'Veon Bell Adrian Peterson boxing match.
Go back to Florida. AK.
Yeah. So who you got, Le'Veon Bell or Adrian Peterson?
In what?
Boxing match.
Boxing match? I'm going to go Bell.
I'm going AP, bro. AP.
Well, you're a Vikings fan, so it's obvious you're going to say
that. I mean, he does it to his kids every other week.
I'll go Bell.
Okay.
Who do you got in going on with boxing? Who do you got in the
Davis.
KSI Alex Wasabi fight?
KSI.
Yeah. I'm a big KSI guy.
I like Prime.
I like Prime too.
Yeah. Dude, Ice Pop Prime, killer, dude.
What else in the football world? I've heard Joe Burrow is looking really good in this training camp. I was gonna say mini camp, but those have already passed. What else do we got? Josh Allen got in a fight with.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's time to talk about that.
Do you know the scoop on this?
No. But if that was Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts, bro, he's a thug. He's a hothead, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's Josh Allen, he's competitive as shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
That's just my spill.
I don't like quarterbacks getting mad that they're touched anyway. I know it's like
a rule. It's an unspoken rule.
I know if Josh Allen goes down, the Bills season is over. Yeah. But, like, if you get, like, roughed up a little, Joe's always looking good.
Hey, yo, if that's Chris, that's kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like it though. I I don't really like Josh Allen because he's an in-division rival. It's not a good look for him. I think people think it's a good look because he's like getting. I don't even know. I just don't like it. What else? AFC East. We got Dolphins look really good right now. I know that's kind of a little bit of bias coming in. Teddy Bridgewater's not looked good. He's thrown like 4 hospital balls in mini camps or in training camp. I don't know why I keep saying mini camp. Apparently he almost got Waddle killed. Which I would have personally went to Teddy Bridgewater's house and tortured him if he would have done that. Tua's looking good from what I've heard. Mike Gesicki was giving a statement about how people needed to stop criticizing him for the deep ball and that he just threw a 60-yard pass on the money to Tyreek.
I've heard Gesicki does not look good. It's a new look offense, and he's just being used as a decoy and a blocker. So fantasy-wise, it's trending downward.
I saw someone on YouTube said that Gesicki was trending downward in fantasy, which I get it because, I mean, you had Tyreek Hill and Cedric Wilson and
Waddle.
Yeah, and I mean we have I think it's good that we have a better. I think our improvement on the offensive line benefits him because Gesicki isn't a good blocker at all. I think he might be the worst blocking tight end in the league. But he has great hands. I think he has the best hands in the league when it comes to a tight end. So, honestly, I love Gesicki, and we just franchise tagged him, but he doesn't fit the scheme.
Right, yeah. You gotta get a guy like hate to say it, but like a Irv Smith type of guy.
Yeah. And I think Irv Smith and Gesicki are similar red zone threats.
Yeah.
But Gesicki's better in the open field, and Irv Smith is a better blocker, I think. What else? Who else is in the AFC? Zach Wilson, Man of the Year.
Yeah. Banging moms and slinging bombs.
I heard he doesn't look good in training camp.
You don't have to look good when you're Zach Wilson.
What else? There's not much about the Jets to talk about, is there?
Just the Jets. Running back battle.
Yeah.
But it's already been decided.
Breece Hall.
Yeah.
I like Breece Hall. That's
I like Michael Carter better.
The Jets.
Okay.
Breece Hall torched WVU for 4 straight years at Iowa State, just like Devin Montgomery. Devin Montgomery went to Iowa State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Who else? I think that's it for the East. Pats. Not much has changed with the Pats. I've heard Pats receivers have been awful this training camp. I've heard Bill Belichick has not done much to help the defense. The defense has gotten worse. They don't have any DBs. Their only DB is McCourty, and he's old. It's Devin, right?
Yeah.
Jason's on the Dolphins. Devin's on the Patriots. Sure. I get them mixed up.
But a defense I'm taking in every fantasy draft is the Colts.
I like that.
I mean,
do you see where Darius Leonard wants to be called
Shaquille? Yeah. Okay.
Shaquille Leonard. It doesn't roll off the tongue as much as Darius Leonard. Do you want to do?
Let's go ahead.
Lock of the year.
Lock of the year.
Let's talk about some locks of the year. We haven't been on for a while. We haven't done our.
This is all hypothetical. Stuff. I am an NCAA athlete. I can't, bet on the NCAA football, but this is all hypothetical.
There's a fly on the screen. Yeah, hypothetical. This is all hypothetical. He had to stop his gambling.
Yeah.
Because he's now a football player.
You go first year.
I'll go. You go.
And my first one is WVU over 6.5 wins on the year. I think it just hits. I don't know.
I'm saying we go into Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
This month, or is it? It's next month.
It's next month. Yeah, it's like September 1st.
I thought it was like
either the 1st or the 2nd.
I think we go into Pittsburgh and wipe the floor with them.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna personally be at that game.
We play VTech this year, right?
Yeah, in Blacksburg.
That's 2 straight on the road rival games.
Yeah.
Is it straight or?
I think we either play them week 2 or week 3.
Yeah,
but still, it's
2 rival games on the road.
But we
and they're gonna win both of them.
We did get Virginia Tech at home last year, and we won by the
We watched.
Skin of our teeth.
Did you? Were you there at
Yeah,
Aiden's house?
Where?
At Aiden's house.
At the Virginia Tech. I was
Yeah.
at the Virginia Tech game.
Oh, you were at the game.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched it at Aiden's house. Shout out Aiden, bro.
Because I remember it was hot as balls, and Jared Dagey threw a pick with like 2 minutes left and gave him a chance to tie it.
Yeah.
And our defense got like a goal line stand and stopped him 4 straight times on the goal line. I think WVU has a really bright future. I just hope they don't blow it. This is Neil Brown's do or die year.
Oh, yeah.
I think. I don't think it's his do or die year. I think his do or die year is probably one of Nico's years, like when we have all those commits come in.
I think it's this year personally, but I'm not the biggest Neil Brown fan, so take it with a grain
I
of
have
salt.
hope. There was flashes of good and flashes of bad in him last year.
If they didn't lose that Oklahoma game by a field goal, they're just gonna tell them what they do.
I think
that really killed the season.
I thought that Oklahoma game lost us a few games last year.
At least 3.
The
we Texas Tech game right after.
Yeah.
They lost. I
was at that game too.
Yeah, I was with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We were at what's his name's house?
Yeah. Scott. Shout out Scott.
Shut up. Scott. What are your locks?
He's newly he's just newly became a grandfather.
Really?
Yeah.
Congrats,
Scott was.
What's your first?
Brizzy in the chat. What's up, Brizzy?
What's up, Brizzy? All love, Brizzy.
I think West Virginia wins a bowl game this year. That's my take.
Okay.
Whether it's the Guaranteed Rate Bowl or the Rose Bowl or whatever it is.
Rose Bowl, I like that.
I like Rose Bowl. What's your other lock of the year?
Alright, my other lock of the year, South Carolina under 6.5 wins. I think they win 6 exactly. Take it with a grain of salt, but looking at their schedule, I think they have 6 guaranteed wins.
I like it. My 2 locks of the year for Heisman.
I like this one.
Jackson Dart.
Oh yeah.
It's a lock for the Heisman.
Oh yeah.
That offense is looking
great.
My other lock of the year, Illinois under 3.5 wins.
I think
Illinois
they get 3.
sucks. They've sucked for a long time.
Yeah.
They beat Penn State last year. That's the only good thing that's happened in Illinois football in a long time.
Hot take: Oklahoma State could win the Big 12 next year.
Maybe. I think it's a toss-up this year. There's not really any runaway candidate.
No, that's
for
why.
it. Honestly, I think if WVU gets hot, we could win it. But that's a long shot.
Yeah.
I think we're a good 8-win team this year.
I like Oklahoma's squad this year, but they're not the Oklahomas of the past.
Yeah. I like Caleb Williams left.
Yeah, it's Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
Which I like Dylan Gabriel.
Let's move on.
Texas is talented. Quinn Ewers.
I hate Texas.
Okay. They're talented this year.
Well, yeah, because they're stupid.
I mean, horns down, but like they're talented.
Let's go ahead and do spin the wheel. I think this is the first time I've ever pre-prepared the spin the wheel board.
Yeah.
Got the spin. Can you even see that? There we go. Focus. Spin the wheel. We are gonna do this week on spin the wheel. We're gonna do wheel.
So guys, I hope the camp went great, and both of you guys go look at college, brothers. Hey, Brizzy, the camp went pretty well. We have more kids show up than expected. Landon couldn't make it.
Yeah, I was in Florida. I wanted to come, but I'll be the next one for sure.
I'll be there next year. Brizzy, if you want to help out next year, what's up? Good luck in college. It's gonna be tough, but I think we'll make it.
I think we will. Let's go ahead and do. You want to go first, or do you want me to go?
I think we alternate.
I'll explain how it works first. So we're, as always, this is basketball. Spin the wheel. We're gonna do point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, and a coach, and we're gonna spin a wheel of years, and whatever year that lands on, we can take a player from that year. So say it lands on 2014, we can get like 2014 Paul George, or like 2014 LeBron James, or like 2014 Greg Popovich, or something like that. Because I think the Spurs won in 2014, right?
Yes. I remember because I had a shirt with Thiago Splitter on it that said 2014-15 champs.
Nice.
Yep.
Whatever happened to Thiago Splitter?
I think he's balling overseas, I think.
Alright, so I'm going to get a random number generator here.
Do you want to just alternate?
Yeah, you go first. I think I usually go first.
All right, I'll take it.
All right. What's the
70.
1970s the last year? Do you not want to do 60s because Bill Russell? No. Okay.
It gets a little foggy.
Actually,
Actually, let's
65.
do 65.
Yeah.
I like that.
65 to
2022. 2022, are we taking rookies? Like, if I get 22, could I just for the fucks take Jay Ivey?
If you wanted to, but you could also take reigning MVP Nick Jokic.
Which I'm not taking a tub of mayonnaise to be my floor general.
You got 1998.
1998. That's tough. Yeah, give me Michael Jordan, please.
The arguable best year of Michael Jordan.
I say 96, but yeah.
And no duplicates. So, like, if he gets 1998 again, we're re-rolling.
Okay.
I got 2009. I'm going 2009 Kobe Bryant.
I like that a lot. That's his MVP year, right?
Yeah. That was the first year of the repeat.
Yeah, it was Nash, and then Kobe won in 2009, I think.
We're going to put 98. Kobe. Put the year beside him, too, so we know what it is. So it's not like 2004 Jordan. It was 09, right?
Yeah, it was 09. I think he did that
Sloppy
backwards.
hoe.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You go ahead and re-roll.
Yeah. I got 2008.
I have a player in mind for big man.
Can I look up the championship?
08?
Yeah.
It's Boston.
It was Boston?
Yeah.
08, I want Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan?
Yeah.
I like it. I think they went to the West Finals that year. I would have personally taken KG there.
I like Duncan over KG.
Yeah. So 08 Duncan for you at the 4.
I'll take him at the 4 for right now.
All right. I get 1994.
Ooh.
I'm thinking Shaquille O'Neal maybe because that's the year they went to the semis.
I have a player in mind.
Yeah, it's the year the Bulls lost to the Magic in the East Finals, right? And it was.
No, that's the year they beat them in the East Finals.
No, I thought they beat them in the.
No, because
95.
Old dude choked the free throws. I'm pretty sure.
1994 NBA champ. It was the Rockets.
I was gonna say take Hakeem, but
Or was it?
who did they beat? They beat the
The
Knicks.
Knicks. Wow, the Knicks were up 3-2. I'll take 94 Olajuwon.
Yeah.
I think he's a very underrated player.
He's a top.
I think he's a top 3 center of all.
Player of all time.
You think top 10? I'll say top 15. I'd have to. I think top 10s and top 5s are objective. I think they can be a lot of things.
It gets really weird after 3.
All right. 2014.
Give me LeBron James.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
LeBron. 14.
Is it that or that? I'm changing all of them because it's that.
It's the second. Actually, you could do that too. I think it's either.
It is?
I don't think it
I think
matters.
this looks
I
better.
think they'll know.
Okay.
I think right now you're winning.
Well, I
Maybe
have
a little
another extra player. So.
1990. Who won in 90? Was that the Pistons?
Pistons, I think.
Do I want Zeke?
Or do you want Lambeer?
I don't want Lambeer. Especially the 4 because he's
Pasty.
bumbly. I want a guy who can stretch the floor at the 4. I'm going to go... I'm going to go Zeke.
Okay.
At the 1. 1990 Zeke at the 1. Alright. 1986.
1986.
This was the year that Pippen was drafted.
Right. I want Magic Johnson at my 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you won.
86.
Yeah, 86.
I need a
68. Give me 1968.
Havlicek?
I'm taking
You
Russell.
taking Russell at the 4?
Bill Russell, because he's sort of
6'9",
undersized. He's
yeah.
6'10 or 6'9", one of the two.
I'll just put Bill Russell because
R.I.P. Legend.
it had to happen.
It happens. It's inevitable.
What
Death
was
and
it?
taxes. 68.
No, I was talking about you getting him on the squad, not him dying had to happen.
I mean, it does eventually. All right, you got 74.
74.
Maybe Robert Parrish. Maybe Kevin McHale.
74. Look up who won the chip that year, and that'll give me an idea. I want Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
74. I think that was the year the Bucks won too, or was that 73? 1974 NBA. Champ.
Okay, you're not gonna believe this, but
I got Boston over the Bucks.
I got the best player ever at each position.
You might. Actually, you do. That's insane. And like the best versions of them.
74.
Yeah, 74. Yeah, so the Boston beat the Bucks in 7 games that year.
All right, now for the coach. Oh, you
Well,
got a small forward.
I still have
Or a
it.
coach. You take coach.
I need like Jesus Christ, small forward to beat you. 1990. Give me Jordan. 90 Jordan. That was Jordan said himself. He says he thinks his best year was either 90 or 91.
That's just wrong because it's 96. Okay.
All right, then your coach. 95.
95. Not what I wanted, but I'll take Phil Jackson. I wanted Doc Rivers.
I got 2018.
You could take Doc Rivers.
No. I'm not taking multiple time 3-1 choking coach Doc Rivers. Was Pop still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Pop. Has he retired yet?
No.
I thought he was going to retire soon.
He said soon, but he hadn't yet. Yeah.
Yeah. I think in any other, if you had any other lineup, this would be a toss-up, but you have the best point guard ever, the best player ever, the best...
Yeah, and then the best shooting guard ever.
2 of the best players ever, the best center ever, most likely, and the best power forward ever. So, I'll go up and show you guys. Tell me if it's in frame, Zach.
Alright.
Is it focused?
Yeah, it's good.
I have Isaiah Thomas, 1990 Isaiah Thomas, 2009 Kobe Bryant, 1990 Michael Jordan, 1968 Bill Russell, 1994 Hakeem Olajuwon, coached by Greg Popovich in 2018, against prime 1986, fresh off his Finals MVP Magic Johnson, the three-peat Michael Jordan, prime
Heatles,
LeBron James, Tim Duncan in his prime, or like exiting his prime, and then Kareem off his MVP, and then Phil Jackson, the best coach ever. So
I'm taking Pat Riley as the best coach ever, but
I think Phil Jackson is. Honestly, Steve Kerr. I'm kidding.
I mean,
Steve Kerr.
you could make the argument.
You could, but he's not. All right, that's it for Spin the Wheel. We've never really done Spin the Wheel mid-episode.
Yeah.
It's a nice It's a nice little fun break to get back to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
What else do we got here on the agenda? We got NBA draft in retrospect.
I think the first 2 picks, exactly how they should have went.
I am nervous about Paolo Banchero.
Really?
Because of his health.
Did you see what he did in the crossover league?
No.
He dropped 52 points against grown men.
Jeez. I've seen he's like been saucing up like in one of those like private games that like it's all NBA players.
Yeah, I saw he dunked on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and he like crossed up like Kyrie or something, which was insane because he's 6'11". I really like his game. His heart makes me nervous because he's got that heart problem, and then how much weight he loses a game makes me nervous because he loses 8 pounds a game in sweat, which is insane.
Dude, Rookie of the Year gave me Jaden Hardy, Dallas Mavericks.
Jaden Hardy. I'm saying it's gonna be. I can see Chet if he puts up good numbers because he'll be starting, for sure. I think Jabari Smith will be good because he's being coached by Hakeem Olajuwon. That's their big man coach. I think Paolo if he puts up the numbers, but honestly, I see him getting like 25 minutes a game, maybe.
A guy I really like, not for like Rookie of the Year or anything, but like a guy who I think can impact his team. He had an impressive summer league out of LSU, Tari Eason.
I like him.
Like Tari Eason. He's the best defender. He's the
too.
second best defender in the draft. I think Jeremy Sohan was the best defender in the draft.
I hate Jeremy Sohan because he
played for Baylor.
Yeah, but I hate Baylor. I hate Jalen Bridges. Have I mentioned that before? I hate Jalen Bridges now.
Oh,
Jalen Bridges, if you're watching, don't.
Bridges went to Baylor, right?
Bridges?
Or he went to O State or Baylor.
He transferred to Baylor.
Yeah,
Sean McNeil transferred to OSU.
Yeah.
What are some steals from the draft that we like? Bogan?
Jaden Hardy. Mark Williams.
I like Dyson Daniels. The more I watch
Dyson
him, I didn't like him at first, but I really like him. He's been working with the shot doctor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for the Pelicans. Fix Lonzo's shot.
Yeah. I mean, if you can fix Lonzo Ball's 30% shooting into 40, if you can improve an NBA player's 3-point shooting percentage from 30 to 42, like you're insane. Some other picks. I like Jaden Ivey at 4. Honestly, I like
Keegan Murray.
I like Keegan Murray. I was just gonna say that. He's the oldest guy in the draft. He's like the oldest guy in the draft for like the last 20 years, I think. But he's been balling out in summer league. He did ball out in summer league. He dropped like 28 his first game, or like 23 or something, which was crazy. He spaces the floor well. He's athletic. He's lengthy. He's solid on defense. There's not many holes in his game. He's just solid at everything he does, which I think if you're the Kings, you need a guy like that to make a push for the playoffs, which I think they're going to try to do this year with trading some guys away and trading for some guys like Sabonis and maybe finally getting De'Aaron Fox some success. I think that's pretty much it for the draft.
Nikola Jovic.
I like him.
In the summer league.
The Heat are always have an eye for those late round guys, or undrafted guys like we've seen recently. Omar Yurtseven, even though he's not a rookie, had a good summer league.
Guy from the Knicks, or not the Knicks, the Nets. Cam Thomas?
Cam Thomas, yeah.
He's a baller. He's a baller. Had a good summer league. Great summer league.
I think the Nets are going to be mid this year. They might not even make the playoffs.
Depends on the whole situation.
I don't think Kyrie will play.
If they get their big three to play.
I think Durant will play. Because I think Durant, even though he wants to trade, I think he'll play.
Ben at the 1, Kyrie at the 2, KD at the 3.
If Ben plays, Ben hasn't played basketball in 2 years, so like...
What if he comes out as a jumper?
Then...
What if?
He's the MVP. I don't know, is he?
No.
If Ben Simmons if Ben Simmons averages 40% from 3 and takes 8 threes a game, he's the MVP. And plays offense and passes and defense like he did.
You know who my MVP is?
Who?
Do you know who?
Embiid?
No. Zion Williamson.
I like it as a dark horse. I don't think it'll win it. I think it's Giannis again because the voter fatigue wore off on him. I think Giannis should honestly have won it this year, but it's just voter fatigue because he's already won 2.
Well, if you count playoffs too, I think Luka always in the conversation.
I think the voters. We're not getting into this again. We had an argument about who the best player in the world was, and he thinks it's Luka. I think it's Giannis. I'm obviously biased because I'm a Bucks fan, but he's just a Luka fan.
Speaking of Luka, dude, my team goes crazy right now.
God, here we go. I think. What are your award predictions for next year?
MVP, Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year. I said Jaden Hardy earlier, but like, that's kind of a far-fetched thing because I don't know if he'll start. Give me Paolo, Rookie of the Year. Depoy, Giannis, Coach of the Year. They do Coach of the Year in basketball, right? I want
the most improved.
Yeah. Okay. Most improved, probably be. Oh, sixth man, Isaiah Livers.
I don't even know who that is.
Most improved. I think Anthony Edwards makes the jump and gets it, and then Coach of the Year. Bickerstaff.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm saying MVP Giannis. Depoy Giannis. I think he's doing the double thing that he did. I'm saying most improved De'Aaron Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Sixth man. Is Joe Ingles healthy?
Yeah, but he switched teams.
I'm saying Joe. Is he going to start though? Because he's never really started in his career.
Bucks, I think.
I thought he was on the Blazers.
It's one of the two.
I don't think. If he's on the Blazers, I'm going. Dude, can you check it real quick?
Yeah.
Just look up Joe Ingles.
I'm pretty sure he's on the Bucks.
I didn't. Oh, he might be actually. I thought he was on the Blazers.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay. I guess we traded for him. I'm going for. I don't think he'll win it then because we have a lot of depth, anyways. Sixth man. I will go. Tyler Hero. No, that's lame. Who do I want to go? Patrick Beverly. It's a shout.
I like that.
I said most improved. I said Depoy MVP.
Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year. Who's my coach? Budenholzer.
Doc Rivers.
Budenholzer.
Okay.
I think the Bucks are top of the league again this year. I think we make a run. Did we forget an award? MVP Depoy, most improved. Rookie. I didn't say rookie.
Oh, you didn't say rookie?
I'm saying Jaden Ivey.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Pistons are a playoff team this year. At least a play-in team.
Yeah. Who do you think falls out of the playoffs on the East?
The Hornets.
Yeah. The first year you become a Hornets fan.
It's not
the
first.
second best player gets arrested and most likely will never play an NBA game again.
Yeah,
and they lost Jalen Duren, who was one of the most underrated big men in the draft.
Hey, we got Mark Williams.
And Montrezl Harrell got arrested.
Yeah, Montrezl hurts my soul, bro. He's a beast.
He, didn't he win sixth man a few years ago?
Yeah. Yeah. It was 3. I didn't want to chip his Lakers, right?
I think. Let's go back over to some football.
I like
Let me
football.
pull. Do you want to talk about some? Let's talk about some fantasy. I didn't want to talk about fantasy because I didn't want to give away my thoughts and have people try to cite my guys. But I mean,
we have a viewer.
Yeah,
It's probably my mom. Shout out, Mom.
Who is your? We talked about this before we started. Who's your first pick if you got it?
First overall.
Yeah.
I mean,
JT.
Yeah, it's hard to not say JT, but if
I'm not taking Henry.
Not taking Henry, not taking CMC, not taking Cup.
I'm not taking CMC or Henry because just injuries. If it was a non-injury year, I would probably go Henry just because of how insane he was for fantasy last year.
I'm still.
And I think he's gonna run the ball. They're gonna be a more run heavy offense because they lost AJ Brown.
I'm still taking Derrick Henry 1.
Still,
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I just don't know if we'll be healthy. Healthy enough. Like,
But if I have like pick 10, I'm taking probably Najee won't be there.
if Kamara falls to 10, I'll take Kamara, just for the culture, because I've had him for 4 years straight.
Mixon at 10.
Mixon at 10,
And then Jones the pick right after.
I had Mixon last year. He was solid. Honestly, Fournette could be a
Fournette round 3 or 4 could be pretty good.
I'm saying like end of 2, beginning of 3, because he's solid. Has he gotten fat?
They've said he was fat, and then he's not again. He went from 260 to 245 in like 3 days. Don't know how it's possible. Somebody's lying somewhere, but
I mean, he's always. I mean, he's like 6
always
foot.
been
He's 6 foot
bigger.
tall, and he's always been beefy.
right.
I mean, even at LSU, he's beefy.
Yeah. 245 is a good weight for a running back of his play style,
Yeah,
but 260 is pushing it.
yeah. My fantasy team
I
fell
can't say
apart last year.
shit. But obviously.
What was your fantasy team looking like last year?
I lost in the chip because of my receivers.
Mm.
It happens every year.
I thought I was gonna win it all. Then Leonard Fournette got hurt. Chris Godwin got hurt. Who else got hurt? I had Irv Smith got hurt. Mike Gesicki got COVID.
Yeah. Who?
And then I think 2 of my running backs got hurt. 2 more, a running back and then another receiver.
If you're the first guy to take a tight end, who are you taking? I'm taking Pitts.
Kittle.
I'm taking Pitts.
Well, Pitts didn't find the end zone a lot last year.
Right, but I think he does this year.
Because that's the main problem with DJ Moore, that he's always put up solid numbers, but he just never finds the end zone.
Tyler Algier and Rashad Penny are my round 9-ish picks.
Yeah. Well, before we talk about anything else, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. Had to take care of some business. Some business. Anyways, fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about what exactly were we talking
Late
about?
steals.
Late steals. We thought Leonard Fournette could be a early 2, late 3 sort of guy.
Jalen Hurts, late round guy. I like him. Matthew Stafford.
I'm not sure about Jalen Hurts still. I just saw Tua just threw a 50-something yard dime to Tyreek while under pressure, and it was on the money. Just makes me happy as a Dolphins fan.
Okay, we'll see.
We will. You know, Vikings play the Dolphins this year. Anyways, who is someone you are staying away from this year?
Brady.
Brady?
Yeah.
Why
No,
is
not
that?
Brady. That was a joke. I thought about it in my head. I was like, what if Brady just retired?
Like mid-season?
Yeah, just mid-season.
Like they start off 0-3, he's like, I should stay retired.
Yeah. No, a guy I'm actually staying away from, Ezekiel Elliott. Staying away from Ezekiel Elliott.
I like Tony Pollard.
Exactly.
I really like Tony Pollard. I had him last year. Tony Pollard was the guy that got hurt. That's what I was thinking of.
I'm staying away from Darren Waller.
Darren, why's that? Too many targets on that
too many
team?
targets on that team. Same thing with Josh Jacobs. Staying away quarterback-wise from Trey Lance,
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence,
Yeah.
Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan maybe.
His best receiver is Michael Pittman.
Yeah, but I'm taking Michael Pittman if I get the chance.
Yeah. He's solid. Maybe late 4, early 5, Michael Pittman.
Quarterbacks, I'm putting my hands all over, just like touching them everywhere. Carson Wentz, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson.
I think Lamar could possibly make a case for MVP this year if he plays really good. He just doesn't have any receivers.
Dude, if I'm like completely fucked in the quarterback realm and I need a guy, getting Davis Mills late
Honestly,
season. Give me Davis Mills for like a week. I've had to do it with guys like that. I'm taking Davis Mills. He's that guy this year.
He's solid.
Yeah.
He's debatably the best rookie quarterback last year.
Second longest neck in the league. Second to Mike Glennon.
Mike Glennon, yeah.
Mike Glennon.
Who are you really looking at this year? I'll do guys I'm staying away from. Pause.
Staying away from guys, period.
Jamison Crowder is one guy I'm staying away from.
He's old.
DJ Moore, I talked about why just now. Never finds the end zone. Julio Jones, old, too many targets. Any Buccaneers receiver, there's too many.
Yeah.
Scotty Miller, Julio, Evans, Godwin. I think Godwin's made a full recovery. And they got Russell Gage too.
Right.
It's like 3 of those guys are wide receiver 2s on some teams. I'm staying away from Deebo Samuel. Honestly, I don't think he's going to be as good as he was last year. And I think you downgraded severely with Trey Lance. I think people overhated Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he was a game manager, and I think he was a good game manager. And I think he never overstepped. He never tried to do anything he couldn't. He knew his abilities, and he did it well, and he made a Super Bowl and an NFC championship.
A guy I'm really looking at is Austin Hooper this year.
I've always liked Austin Hooper. I think he's always been all around solid. I think he's good in the pass game. He's on the
Titans.
Titans, yeah. I liked him when he was on the Browns too.
Yeah. Speaking of tight ends, Hunter Henry going to be good this year.
He was solid last year, right?
Yeah, he had 9 touchdowns last year.
Jonnu Smith is a guy I like this year. Honestly. He was solid. He had kind of a down year last year, but I think he can, with the state of the Pats receiver room.
This one's kind of obvious, but mid-first round, Jamar Chase. Taking Jamar Chase. I really like Jamar Chase this year.
How about Madden only rating Jamar Chase an 87 overall?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
He's at least a 92. 93. He's one of the better.
I think Jay Jettis is at least a 95.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson is a top 3, 2, 1. Is that a stretch?
Yeah.
Top 3 receiver in the league. I think it's Adams, off the season, Cup, and then Jefferson. But Jamar Chase breaks games wide open.
I think receivers are just so similar that it's hard to rank them. Like, Jamar Chase is like the reincarnation of Chad Ochocinco if he had better hands, dare to say. I mean, everyone was making fun of Jamar Chase for saying balls were hard to catch last year. Then he had the best catch rate of any wide receiver.
Because there wasn't a white stripe on the ball anymore.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Which kind of makes sense. It's
Yeah.
harder to track in the air, probably. Guys I'm really looking for. Pause.
Yeah, these are guys I really want to just come all over me in the late round. Come around me, just be all around me, and just come right to me.
God, we're gonna get banned.
I'm a big,
No.
I'm a big guy wanting the guys to just come to me. All right, just come, just get around me and
Stop.
come. All right?
Quarterbacks I like. We'll start off with that. I
Okay.
like Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Obviously. I think he could possibly fall a bit. I think he's a quarterback 2 this year, like second best, possibly a first.
More first.
I mean, he's got pretty much the same team he does last year, with
Even a little better.
probably a little better. I mean, obviously everyone gets better with more experience.
Yeah.
And they got Dalvin Cook's brother, James White. No,
What?
no, not. What's his name?
His last name's Cook. It's James Cook.
What'd I say?
You said James White.
James Cook. I don't know. Oh, James White was he retired, right?
Wait, is it James Cook?
It's,
I'm pretty sure it's James.
it's something Cook. It's Dalvin Cook's brother. Okay. I think they're gonna be solid. I think Devin
James
Singletary.
Cook.
Okay, yeah.
Zach Moss as well. Zach Moss
Zach Moss is honestly solid.
Is going to have a role in that offense.
I really like Russell Wilson in this new look Broncos situation.
Should we show
No.
the video?
No.
Dude, I really like Travis Etienne this year. I like Travis.
I don't know. I really, because he's a receiving back, and there's Marvin Jones Jr. and Christian Kirk on that team, and then you got James Robinson, who's probably a better ball carrier than him. So,
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know.
I signed.
And he's coming off a terrible injury.
I signed James Robinson his rookie year, 1,000-yard rusher. Got him for free. I think I cut Blair Walsh.
I traded him week 2 last year.
Yeah.
I traded James Robinson. Then he proceeded to drop 30 points a game for the next 8 weeks, and then got hurt. Some other guys here. Some other players you want on your fantasy football
okay.
team. Let me say it like that so it's not sus. I'm staying away from Deshaun Watson. He hasn't played football in 2 years, and he's suspended. I won't even want to pick. I mean, I might pick him up when he gets off suspension.
Yeah.
But just like he hasn't played football for 2 years, and he's on a different team.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's a better team than he was on. A
Dude.
better offense at least.
Uh-oh.
I'll keep talking.
Okay, yeah.
I like Adam Thielen this year, honestly. I mean, Justin Jefferson's a given just because he's Justin Jefferson, but I really like Adam Thielen. He's always been a good dig route guy.
Yeah.
He's been consistent throughout his entire career, pretty much.
So.
Is this something we can show the camera?
Yeah. So this is what I imagine Kevin Stefanski will be like during Week 7 warm-ups.
Up. Down. Right.
So, yeah.
Kevin Stefanski's pretty dreamy.
Yeah. He looks like he'd be on a soap opera.
Yeah. Soapy.
Like to see him soapy.
I wouldn't. Other guys. Traylon Burks hasn't looked good at all.
No.
So I'm staying away from him. He has asthma, though. Did you know that?
No, I did.
Traylon Burks has asthma.
I wonder how that affects Marlon Mack.
Were you going to say LeBron?
And I remember we were talking about football.
So you went to Marlon Mack?
Yeah. No, that was the meme last year. It was like...
Wonder how this affects Marlon Mack.
Yeah, it was like every sleeper notification. Like, it could be... Like, when Tom Brady retired.
I remember that.
I was like, how does this affect Marlon Mack? This is funny.
That running back room last year was... Did they still have Naheem Hines?
Yeah.
Did they still have Marlon Mack?
No, he's on the Texans. I'm looking for him late round. I'm kind of...
On the low.
On the low.
What other fellas? Where's my... Oh, there it is. I like MVS.
I like Zach Ertz.
I like Zach Ertz. I like Bob Tunyon.
Van Jefferson.
He just got hurt.
Oh! Yeah. Shit.
I really like MVS. That's one guy I'm going to look for in mid-rounds.
Miko Hardman. Devin Duvernay.
I don't know about Devin Duvernay.
I do.
I like Rashad Bateman.
I like Duvernay better. Let's see.
Jerry Jeudy. I think he'll put up numbers this year. Terry McLaurin. I like him a lot this year. Best quarterback he's ever had.
Yeah. I'm staying away from Darnell Mooney.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Quarterback situations look muggy.
I don't think it's the quarterback. I think it's just the offensive line, and Darnell Mooney's going to get doubled so much because he's the only weapon on that team, other than Devin Montgomery. David. I said Devin.
Give me Chris Olave late round.
I like T. Higgins. He was solid last year. He was a good end-zone threat. He scored, I think, 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Speaking of deep threats, Tyler Lockett.
I like Tyler Lockett. Would you rather have Tyler Lockett with Geno Smith or Drew Lock though?
Probably
because Drew Lock has better arm talent.
Slings that thing.
Yeah.
Or Scott Glock, if you will. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. And then Texas proceeded to bend them over.
Yeah. Then Texas's coach proceeded to do the same thing.
That was so hard. But he shimmied with it. Yeah, he was into it. Waddle.
I like Mike Williams this year.
I might stay away from Waddle.
Why? Because Tyreek.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we're going to be a more pass-heavy offense just because of our better offensive line this year.
Honestly, I think
Waddle puts up similar numbers to last year.
I think it kind of opens things up for Waddle now that I think about it.
He's not going to get doubled as much. I mean, who was our... Will Fuller didn't play it. I think he played one game for us last year, actually. I think that might have been week 1, then he got suspended for PBs. Will Fuller is the worst thing that ever happened in Miami. We spent so much money on him, and he played one game for us.
Kyle Van Noy? Just kind of said screw y'all.
I mean, he was...
Screw him, huh?
He took a 1-year vacation in Miami from New England. And he was solid, but I mean, our defense. We didn't want to pay him that much. So.
What about Panthers defense?
Honestly, they're solid. I think J.C. Horn's gonna have a breakout year this year. I really like J.C. Horn.
I like James Shannon.
J.C. Horn is really fundamentally sound.
Christian Watson.
Christian Watson. Rookie receivers scare me sometimes.
Yeah, well, their value is good.
Jarvis Landry. I like him this year just because best quarterback he's ever had.
I like James Winston, speaking of that.
I do too. MVP James. 9th best quarterback in the league if you know, you know.
You know, OG fans.
I think that was episode 1. 16 episodes ago. Or 15. We're gonna try to bang out some
that again.
What?
We're gonna do
quarterback rankings?
We're gonna rank quarterbacks. Updated quarterback rankings for the 20th episode.
So we are I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break after we go to college and try to figure some stuff out just because it's kind of important, you know.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to bang out some
we are.
some episodes this week going into next. We're going to try to get to episode 20 before we both leave, just because why not? Then we'll figure out something. I mean, we'll obviously do episodes on breaks, but we're going to colleges that are 4 hours apart, so we can't really. We don't know if we're really
2.5 if you drive through Pittsburgh.
Well, fair. But then you got Pittsburgh traffic.
Yeah.
And,
Pittsburgh.
Boo. But yeah, that's pretty much the future of this. We're gonna try to. We'll do the quarterback rankings last episode. We'll bring on Chase and Austin. Bring it full circle.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if they can do it. Chase and Austin, if you are watching this, you probably aren't, but if you do rewatch this, come on Sunday maybe.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna be out of town. Monday, next Monday probably. Who knows? We'll figure something out.
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
I think that's pretty much it for this episode. This solid episode. Actually, let's do one more thing. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We'll do Dolphins and Vikings record predictions. So
yeah,
we'll go into Dolphins.
7 wins, by the way.
Dolphins?
No. I think it was pulled up earlier.
Vikings.
All right.
So we'll do yours first. You bring it over. Small face scan. Screen capture. I didn't have this set up beforehand. I didn't think we were going to do it. Alright, there we go. Skull. I don't want to subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Alright, week 1. You got the Raiders in Vegas.
That's the preseason. We have Packers week 1.
Packers week 1. Alright. So that's
home opener.
I think you'll split
against
with
the Packers. I think we'll take the Packers week 1.
So that's. I'll do a tally here.
I think we steamroll the Eagles.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you lose to the Eagles. So that's 2 wins for you. I think, honestly, you could start out.
We can start out 3-0.
You could start out 0-3 or 3-0, depending on how it is. I think the Lions are always a trap game because people don't take them seriously.
I say 3-0.
I think you start out either 2-1 or 3-0.
I say we go 3-1.
The Saints. What do you think of that game?
I think the Saints is our first loss.
Oh, first loss. So 3-1 right now.
I think we can handle the Bears. I've seen the Bears. They're not good. I've seen what we did to them last year.
The Dolphins. You gotta say win. It's my team.
I know. Yeah, I honestly do think we beat the Dolphins. We're not as talented as the Dolphins.
In Miami, though?
I think we beat the Dolphins.
Okay. Week 7 bye. I like that bye. I always like a little bit earlier than halfway buys, just because I think it.
I think we lose coming off the lot to the Cardinals.
I think you do too. So right now you're 5-2. Week 9 you got the Commanders. What do you think of that?
I think
in Washington.
We split these next 2 games. We beat the Commanders and lose to the Bills.
Lose to the Bills. That makes sense. Is that 3 straight primetime games? Oh, it's all on Fox. It doesn't. Oh, I guess they're all on Fox.
I think we bounce back on the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys at home. I think we bounce back.
You think this is a dub?
Yeah.
All right, 7-3 right now, looking pretty good. Pats. I think this is a dub.
Yeah.
In Minnesota,
Yeah.
the Pats are going to be awful this year. I think they're not even a 6-win team.
Yeah, I think we.
I think that's a win. So
I think we just demolished their defense.
8-3. Jets.
I think that's a dub.
Lions. Do you think?
I think we fumble this game. I think we fumble this game.
So
I think we lose to the Colts too.
Lose to the Colts. A little
slump right here.
Little slump. So that's 9-5 right now. Giants.
I think that's a dub.
10-5.
Hot take.
Sweep the Packers.
We sweep the Packers.
Okay.
Hot take. We sweep the Packers.
And
then
Chicago,
I don't know about this game. I think we Because I think we'll have clinched the conference or the division.
So
I think we'll have clinched the division. We might rest somebody, some starters. I want to say win at face value, but I think that could be an L.
Do we put an L or a dub?
What are we at? 10 and.
Do you think you're going to be 12-5 or 11-6?
I think 11-6.
I don't mind that. Only thing I would change, I think you split with the Packers, and I think you may lose to Dallas.
Okay. I can see that.
And the Dolphins, obviously.
Well,
but
I thought about it, but yeah.
All right, Dolphins schedule here. Oh, that's weird.
That is weird.
Can we get the actual Dolphins website? Is this it?
It's the same layout as the Vikings website.
Yeah.
It's kind of pussy if you ask me, because I'm sure we had
probably
it
all the
first.
same. Week 1, or it's preseason again.
Yeah.
Here, let me write this down again. I think we sweep the Pats this year. I think we sweep the Pats back to back. That's a win week 1. I think we. This is tough.
That is
because
tough.
It's in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm. You're playing against the MVP, you said.
But we destroyed them last year, and Tua was hurt.
Mm-hmm. But do you remember Lamar Jackson's actual MVP year when he played the Dolphins and went for 500 total yards?
Yeah. But that was also the 2019 Dolphins.
And it was the first week of the season.
Yeah. I'm saying 2-0. I think our defense
Okay.
has improved a lot this offseason just from guys like Javon Holland getting a lot
Mm-hmm.
better. I think Javon Holland might make a case for All-Pro this year. He's really solid. Bills, I think this is the year we split with the Bills.
Okay.
So I'm taking...
I could see that.
The home team's going to take each game. I think we lose in Buffalo. I think we win in Miami.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we lose to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
In Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I think we sweep the Jets this year. Obviously, I think we beat the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
This is starting out 5-1. I think we beat the Steelers.
Y'all have a cakewalk schedule. Holy shit.
I know. I think we beat the Lions, but it's in Detroit. So I think this is. I think playing the Lions is more dangerous in the later in the year you get.
Yeah.
I think we beat the Lions. Gee, I didn't realize how easy our schedule was.
Whoa, that's after week 6 though. Browns.
The Browns. I'll get to that. I haven't done the.
Oh.
I think we beat the Bears.
Yeah.
They're not good. They're honestly probably bottom.
They're about
3
2
teams.
yeah.
The Browns is interesting
It's very interesting.
because they have a good defense.
And they now have Deshaun Watson.
Mm.
For the
how
foreseeable
good
future.
is Deshaun Watson going to be though?
He's got 4
and
weeks
it's in
to
Hard
warm up.
Rock.
He's got 4
It's in
weeks to warm
Miami.
up for y'all.
He's going to be working out too. This is tough.
It is tough.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
I'll just put down 10 here.
What if you put a tie?
No,
Okay.
I don't like putting ties. They're so rare.
Yeah.
Unless it's the Lions, because the Lions always seem to
Always
ties
tie.
one.
Yeah.
I think we beat the Texans,
Uh,
but I think we are going to have one stupid
Ooh.
loss. I think we'll lose to the Jets.
whoa. That gets really
yeah,
hard.
it does. I know. So I did.
Yeah, you
I did Texans,
Texans,
right?
Yeah.
So at this point, we are. I'll go ahead and do the Browns because I think we lose to the Browns.
Okay.
So at this point, we're 9-2
Not
going
bad
into
at
week
all.
13. Then we have the Niners with Trey Lance
Mm-hmm.
in San Francisco. I think this is a toss-up game. It's a Mike McDaniel revenge game, and I think he gets his revenge. I think we start out 10-2. I know this is really bold, but I think we go on a losing streak here.
Yeah.
I think we take three straight L's and go to 10-5. I think we lose in Los Angeles against the Chargers. We beat them last time we played them, but their defense wasn't as good as
Justin
as it
Herbert
is
was
this year.
good.
I mean, it was Justin Herbert's rookie year. He was playing solid.
But he's.
I think I've said this before. I think we lose in Buffalo. I think we split with them this year, and then Green Bay and Hard Rock. I think we lose to them. I think it'll be a close one, but I think we'll lose to Green Bay. Then I think we finish out on 2 wins. I think we go 12-5.
Okay.
And win.
12-5.
I think we have a possibility.
I think the only thing I saw wrong with what you did, 2 games, Niners, Ravens, I think could go either way.
So if we lost to the
if y'all lost both of them, you'd be
10-7.
Yeah.
Which we would have made the playoffs if we won 10 games last year.
Yeah, and I'll say if you win one of those games, you win 11 games probably.
I could see anywhere. I think this is our ceiling. I mean, honestly, I could have changed. The Vikings game is going to be tough, I think, just because the offense is so good. Honestly, I could see us losing to the Bills and having a bounce back week and beating the Bengals and not winning a single game against the Bills. I could see us splitting with the Patriots. I could see us losing to the Ravens. I could see us. I don't see us losing to the Steelers.
No.
I don't see us losing to any of these teams except the Bears. The Bears scare me sometimes because they have really good games sometimes, and their defense is solid. They have a good linebacker core, even though they lost Khalil Mack. Roquan Smith is good. Do they still have Eddie Jackson?
Pretty sure.
Eddie Jackson's really good. I think they still have Eddie Jackson.
I haven't heard of him going anywhere else. I'll say that.
But this reminds me of 2 years ago when the Dolphins had a solid schedule, but then the end got really hard.
Yeah.
We had that was when we played the Raiders and Fitzmagic had that insane completion to Mac Hollins. We had the Chiefs, or it was Chiefs, Raiders, Pats, and who was the other one? It was another good team. Cardinals. We beat the Raiders and Cardinals, lost to the Chiefs in a shootout. That game was insane because that was the game that Xavier Howard picked off Mahomes with one hand and he got like insanely high in the air. And then we lost to the Pats. I think that year we could have been really good in the playoffs, even though Tua was really inexperienced and coming off that injury. But honestly, I think we have a good possibility of winning our division. I think Buffalo still has a very strong case for winning their division. Let's go ahead and look at Buffalo's schedule.
I think the Vikings have a better chance of winning the division than the Dolphins do, just because the Bills.
Yeah. Bill's schedule. Buffalo
Who's
Bills.
Bill?
The Rams, I think.
Ooh.
That's a tough game. I want to watch that game for sure. That's a primetime game. So.
Yeah, has to be.
I see 1-1. It's not a bad. It's tough. Ooh.
Ooh.
Do they play the Lions twice? Or am I just tripping? Okay, I'm tripping. They played the Chiefs, Packers, Vikings.
That's a tough 3 games, honestly. They got the Bengals late, so that could be good or bad either way you look at it.
I'm saying, okay.
I say they win.
12. Win.
Win what?
Win.
I'm getting Cajulees for dinner.
Honestly, I could see them winning the same amount of games as us and then having to split. Well, how does it work when two teams are 12?
Fish.
No, not the Captain Bees. How does it work when 2 NFL teams in the same division have the same amount of wins and they split?
And they split?
And they split.
I think it's points.
Points?
Points scored.
Okay. What if it's the same points then? Does it
It's like, I don't know.
Do you think that's ever happened?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I think both of our teams are going to be really solid this year.
Yeah.
Dolphins could either be 12-5 or 7-10. Honestly, it's so up.
I think it's the same with us. I think there's a couple big games that I put against us that we could win. Like the Cardinals, I think we could beat the Cardinals.
But it's It's before week 9, so it's the Cardinals will probably start 8-0 or 9-0 and go shit the bed the last part of the year because it's Cliff Kingsbury. He never knows how to finish a season.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
He
graphic?
can finish on me.
No, he can't. No, I don't think he can. Have you seen that graphic where it shows Cliff Kingsbury's collegiate career and
Oh, he back from
career?
A&M and stuff?
Yeah, or
Really?
Tech.
Oh, what?
Texas
Isn't it
Tech.
A&M? He's a coordinator at A&M, right?
I don't think so. He was a coach at Texas Tech for like
I could have
8
sworn
years.
he was a coordinator for Johnny Manziel.
You might have been. I don't know. But in the second half of the year, he has always had below like a 30% winning
Really?
percentage. I think it'll be a good year for football.
Yeah. Fries and mac and cheese, tartar sauce, hot sauce.
Yes. I'm feeling some Wendy's.
Oh.
Anyways, that's it for. I think that's it for this week. We'll probably see
This episode.
Yeah.
We'll
Or
see.
we're gonna try to get a few episodes this week, and then next week will probably be our last episode for a while.
You take the crunchy bits off the fish at the bottom and you put it in the mac and cheese.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff, and follow our Instagram to vote on the spin the wheel.
If
we
you
probably know
find
the
it
one.
necessary.
Yeah. We'll post updates on when we're going to stream next. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys whenever.